Sometimes, as we get a little older, there's a quiet worry that starts to creep in. Isn't there? It's the fear of slowing down, of not being able to do the things we once took for granted, of losing that easy independence we've always known. You see friends or family members who seem to struggle with simple tasks, and you can't help but wonder, will that be me? It's a natural concern. Because our health feels less like a given and more like something precious we need to actively protect. We all want to keep our vitality, our strength, and our sharp minds for as long as possible. But how do you really know if you're doing well beyond the doctor's checkups and the numbers on a chart? What are the real, everyday signs that your body and mind are truly thriving in your 60s, 70s, or even 80s? It's not about running a marathon or lifting heavy weights. It's often the simple things, the capabilities that speak volumes about your underlying health and resilience. In this video, we're going to look at 8 such things. If you can still do these 8 everyday tasks relatively easily in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, it's a powerful indicator that you are exceptionally healthy for your age, functioning at a level many might envy. These aren't just physical feats. They touch on balance, strength, cognitive function, and overall well-being. Pay close attention, because these are benchmarks of true vitality. And be sure to watch all the way to the end, because I have something important to share that might just surprise you about staying healthy and capable as the years go by. Let's talk about those capabilities, those quiet superpowers you might not even fully appreciate unless you stop to think about them. The first one, and it's a fundamental one, is being able to stand up from a seated position without needing to use your arms for help. Think about it. Getting up from a low chair, maybe even the sofa after you've sunk down into it a little, or getting off a bench. If you can simply lean forward slightly and push up with your legs, without reaching for armrests or pushing off your knees, that is a significant sign of lower body strength and core stability. Why is this so important? As we age, muscle mass naturally declines, a process called sarcopenia. This decline particularly affects the large muscle groups in our legs and glutes, which are exactly the muscles you need to power yourself up from a chair. When these muscles weaken, we start relying on our upper body and arms to compensate. It's like needing assistance for something that should be a natural movement. Being able to do this easily indicates that you've maintained a good level of strength in your quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes, as well as having sufficient core strength to keep your body stable during the movement. This isn't just about showing off. It has real-world implications. Think about getting out of a car, rising from a toilet seat, or getting up after playing on the floor with grandchildren. These everyday actions become challenging and can even limit your independence if this basic strength isn't there. Struggling with this simple task is often one of the first signs that functional strength is declining, increasing the risk of falls and making daily life harder. So, if you find yourself popping up from chairs with ease, without a second thought, give yourself a quiet pat on the back. It suggests your lower body is holding up beautifully. It means you've likely been active enough over the years. Or perhaps, you've consciously done things to maintain this strength. Even simple activities like walking regularly or doing gentle squats, even just sitting and standing practice. It speaks to a level of physical resilience that many might have lost by this age. It's a powerful indicator of how well your muscles are serving you and how well you can navigate your environment independently. Now, building on that foundation of lower body strength and stability, let's consider another crucial capability: walking a substantial distance comfortably. I'm not talking about a quick stroll around the block, but something more like half a mile or even a full kilometer, about 0.6 miles, without feeling completely wiped out, without needing to stop multiple times to catch your breath, and without significant joint pain derailing you. Being able to walk this kind of distance with relative ease is a fantastic sign of overall cardiovascular health, lung capacity, and joint function. Your heart and lungs are efficiently delivering oxygen to your muscles and your joints, particularly in your hips, knees, and ankles are capable of handling the repetitive motion without undue stress or pain. Many people in their 60s, 70s, and 80s find that even shorter walks become challenging. They might experience shortness of breath, their legs might ache, or joint pain flares up, limiting their ability to go places, run errands, or simply enjoy a walk in a park. If you can comfortably cover half a mile or more, it suggests your circulatory system is robust, your endurance is good, and your joints are relatively healthy. This level of walking ability is foundational for maintaining an active and independent lifestyle. It means you can walk to the local shop, enjoy outings with family or friends, keep up with a reasonable pace, and get the necessary physical activity that is vital for maintaining health in so many other areas: bone density, mood, digestion, and, yes, even cognitive function. Struggling with this distance is a common indicator of declining health, whether it's related to heart function, respiratory issues, or osteoarthritis. So, if you can still lace up your shoes and head out for a good, comfortable walk, covering a decent distance without it feeling like a major ordeal, that's a huge win. It shows your body is still designed for movement and is capable of sustaining effort. It reflects years of either maintaining activity or having a strong underlying constitution. It's not just about the physical act. It's about the freedom and capability it gives you to engage with the world around you. These first two abilities, standing up easily and walking comfortably for a sustained distance, are powerful indicators of functional physical health, laying the groundwork for many other capabilities that keep life vibrant and independent. Continuing our look at these simple yet significant signs of exceptional health as you get older, let's move on to something that speaks volumes about your balance and neurological function. The third capability we'll consider is being able to maintain your balance while standing on one leg, even if it's just for 10 seconds or so. Now, this might sound deceptively simple, but try it for a moment. Make sure you have something nearby to hold on to. Lift one foot off the ground and see how long you can stand steady without wobbling excessively or needing to put your foot down. A person who struggles with balance is at a much higher risk of falls. And falls, as we know, can have serious consequences as we age, from fractures to a loss of confidence and subsequent reduction in activity. Good balance requires coordination between your inner ear, your vision, and the proprioceptors in your muscles and joints that tell your brain where your body is in space. It also relies on quick reflexes and core stability to make tiny adjustments that keep you upright. Being able to stand on one leg, even for a short period, indicates that these systems are working well together. It suggests good core strength, healthy ankle and leg muscles, and efficient communication between your brain and body. Think about how often you rely on single-leg balance in everyday life without realizing it's stepping on or off a curb, navigating uneven ground, getting dressed, putting on pants or socks, reaching up into a cupboard. If your balance is compromised, these simple tasks become challenging and risky. Maintaining this kind of balance means you are much more stable on your feet, reducing your risk of tripping or losing your footing. It indicates a level of neuromuscular control and physical readiness that helps you navigate the world safely and confidently. It's a sign that your nervous system and musculoskeletal system are still in good harmony. It's not about being a tightrope walker, but about having that fundamental stability that prevents dangerous wobbles and keeps you feeling secure on your feet. If you can manage this, it suggests your risk of falls is significantly lower than average for your age, a huge factor in maintaining independence and avoiding serious injury. Moving on, the fourth indicator ties into everyday functional strength, being able to carry a reasonable load of groceries or laundry from one place to another without excessive strain. I'm not talking about lugging 10 fully loaded bags from the supermarket across town, but being able to carry, say, 2 or 3 bags of groceries from your car into the kitchen in one trip, or managing a basket of wet laundry from the washing machine to the line or dryer. This capability relies on a combination of grip strength, arm and shoulder strength, and core stability to support the weight. As we age, loss of upper body strength and grip strength is common. This can make simple tasks like opening jars, carrying bags, or even gripping a doorknob more difficult. Being able to carry a moderate load comfortably shows you've maintained strength in your hands, arms, shoulders, and upper back. This kind of strength is vital for maintaining independence in tasks around the house and when you're out and about. It means you can manage shopping, carry your own bags, perhaps lift a grandchild, or move items around your home without needing help. It speaks to a level of functional strength that supports daily living. Think about the alternative: having to make multiple trips for small loads, or needing assistance every time you buy groceries. This can be limiting and frustrating. If you can still carry these everyday loads, it means your upper body muscles are serving you well. Indicating good overall physical conditioning, it shows you have the physical capacity to handle common tasks that require lifting and carrying, contributing significantly to your ability to live independently and manage your household. This capability is a practical, tangible sign that your physical strength is still robust for your age. Next, let's shift our focus from the purely physical to something that blends physical action with flexibility and core strength, being able to comfortably reach down to your feet. This might sound simple, but for many people as they get older, reduced flexibility in the hips, back, and hamstrings can make bending over difficult or even painful. The fifth indicator is being able to reach your feet with relative ease, whether it's to tie your shoes, pick something up off the floor, or tend to your toenails. This requires flexibility in your spine and hips, and sufficient core strength to support your back as you bend. Loss of this flexibility can make many daily tasks cumbersome. Putting on socks and shoes becomes a challenge. Retrieving dropped items requires creative maneuvering or asking for help. And personal care like clipping toenails becomes a major undertaking. If you can still comfortably bend and reach your feet, it suggests you've maintained good mobility in your major joints and muscles. It means your spine is flexible enough, your hips aren't overly tight, and your hamstrings aren't excessively stiff. This level of flexibility contributes significantly to your ease of movement and your ability to perform everyday self-care tasks independently. It's a sign that you haven't succumbed to the stiffness that often accompanies aging, indicating that your connective tissues and muscles are still relatively pliable and functional. It speaks to a body that is not rigid, but still capable of a good range of motion, which is crucial for preventing injuries and maintaining comfort. The sixth indicator brings us back to mobility and endurance, being able to navigate a flight of stairs without feeling completely exhausted or significantly out of breath. Think about climbing one standard flight of stairs, maybe 10 to 15 steps. If you can walk up these stairs at a steady pace, without needing to stop halfway to rest, and arriving at the top without your heart pounding uncontrollably or your lungs burning, that's a powerful sign of good cardiovascular fitness and lower body muscular endurance. Stairs are a challenge for many people as they age. They require significant effort from your leg muscles and put a demand on your heart and lungs. Struggling with a single flight of stairs is a common sign of reduced cardiovascular capacity, muscle weakness, or respiratory issues. If you can handle stairs relatively easily, it means your heart and lungs are efficient at supplying oxygen to your working muscles, and your leg muscles, quads, hamstrings, calves have the endurance to perform the repetitive action. This is crucial for navigating multi-story homes, public buildings without elevators, or simply getting around in many everyday situations. It's a benchmark of functional fitness that allows you to access different levels within your home or other buildings independently. Being able to manage stairs comfortably means you haven't lost that essential level of physical capability that prevents your home or other places from becoming inaccessible. It's a strong signal that your cardiovascular system and major muscle groups are functioning effectively under moderate load, which is excellent for your age. Now, let's move into areas that highlight not just physical prowess, but cognitive and emotional vitality. The seventh indicator speaks to the sharpness of your mind and your engagement with the world, being able to recall specific details from a recent conversation or appointment without relying solely on notes. We all forget things from time to time, regardless of age. But this is about having a generally reliable short-term and working memory. Can you remember what you discussed during a phone call yesterday? Can you recall the time and location of an appointment you made last week? Can you remember the main points of an article or book you just finished? If you can access and retrieve these kinds of recent details with relative ease, it suggests healthy cognitive function, particularly in areas related to memory encoding and retrieval. While some slowing of processing speed is normal with age, significant difficulty recalling recent, specific information can be a concern. Being able to do this well indicates that your brain is actively processing and storing new information effectively. This is crucial for maintaining independence in managing your life, keeping track of medications, appointments, social engagements, and understanding current events or instructions. It's not about having a perfect memory, but about the ability to retain and recall enough detail from recent experiences to navigate your daily life confidently. It reflects good cognitive health, which is just as important as physical health for overall well-being and independence. It suggests your brain is staying active and engaged, processing the flow of information that life presents. Finally, the eighth capability, and perhaps one of the most important for overall health and happiness in this stage of life, having the energy and desire to regularly engage in a hobby or social activity. This isn't about having boundless energy for strenuous activities, but having enough vitality to pursue something you enjoy. Whether it's gardening, painting, reading, joining a club, volunteering, or simply meeting friends for coffee. It also includes having the desire and motivation to do these things, which speaks to your mental and emotional well-being. As people age, it's easy to become more sedentary and socially isolated, often due to a lack of energy, mobility issues, or loss of interest. If you still have the get up and go to regularly participate in activities that bring you joy and connect you with others, it's a powerful sign of overall vitality, physical, mental, and emotional. It means you have the physical energy to leave the house if needed, the mental energy to engage with the activity, and the emotional drive to seek out enjoyment and connection. This is crucial for maintaining a high quality of life, preventing depression and loneliness, and keeping your mind stimulated. Having the energy and desire to remain engaged in life is a hallmark of thriving, not just surviving. It shows a zest for life and the physical and mental capacity to pursue it. It's an indicator that you are actively living, exploring your interests, and maintaining valuable social connections, all of which are deeply protective factors for health as you age. So, there you have it. These 8 simple capabilities: standing up without using your arms, walking comfortably for half a mile or more, balancing on one leg briefly, carrying a reasonable load, reaching down to your feet, navigating stairs easily, remembering recent details, and having the energy and desire for hobbies and social life are more than just physical or mental tricks. They are powerful, everyday indicators that your body and mind are working together beautifully, functioning at a level that suggests exceptional health and resilience for someone in their 60s, 70s, or 80s. If you find that you can still do most, or even all, of these things with relative ease, you should feel incredibly proud. It means you have successfully navigated many years while maintaining a high level of functional capability. It speaks volumes about your overall health, your likely lifestyle choices, and perhaps even a bit of good fortune with your genetics. But what if some of these are a struggle? Please don't feel discouraged. The fact that you are watching this video shows you care about your health and want to know how you're doing. Think of this not as a pass or fail test, but as a set of signposts. If you find one or two of these areas challenging, it simply highlights areas where you might benefit from a little focus. And the wonderful news is that, in many cases, these capabilities can be improved or maintained with consistent, gentle effort. Small changes really can make a big difference at any age. For example, if balance is tricky, Practicing standing on one foot while holding onto a counter for support, just for a few seconds at first, can gradually help. If walking distance is hard, start with shorter distances and gradually increase over time. If reaching your feet is difficult, gentle stretching exercises can improve flexibility. The key is consistency and finding activities you enjoy that work these different aspects of functional health. It's never too late to start moving a little more, engaging your mind, or connecting with others. Every small step you take towards maintaining these capabilities is an investment in your independence, your quality of life, and your happiness for years to come. Remember, health isn't just the absence of illness, it's the presence of vitality, the ability to do the things you want and need to do, and the capacity to engage fully with your life. Being able to do these 8 things is a strong sign that you are doing just that, living fully and capably. It's about maintaining that precious independence and continuing to enjoy the activities and people you love. Don't underestimate the importance of these simple abilities. They are the foundation of a fulfilling and independent life as you age. I'd love to hear from you. Which of these capabilities do you feel strongest in? Are there any you are working on? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your experiences might just encourage and inspire someone else watching. If you found this video helpful or insightful, please give it a thumbs up. It helps us reach more people who can benefit from this information. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel. We share regular videos aimed at helping you live your best life, feeling healthy, strong, and vibrant, no matter your age. We're here to support you on your journey to maintaining your health and independence. Thank you for watching. Keep valuing these capabilities. Keep moving, keep engaging, and keep nurturing your health. Live your best life at every age.